People for the ethical treatment of animals. Sounds pretty good, right? I can't think of anyone that would agree that animal abuse is a good thing. And this is coming from someone who practically rodeos for a living. However, there's a huge difference between standing up against animal abuse and what PETA is trying to accomplish. By understanding the flaws of this organization, you will be capable of making your own informed decisions. PETA is an irrelevant and flawed organization that is misleading society about the truth of animal cruelty. They have unrealistic societal goals, they are sending out misleading information to try and persuade public opinion, and they don't act when it counts. They have unrealistic goals like in all vegan society. People were meant to eat meat. They've been eating meat for thousands of years, and meat is good for you. And just imagining a vegan society is totally out of the question. And you want to talk about no animal cruelty? Well, that means no hunting, no butchering, no using animal resources in any way, shape, or form. What about overpopulation? What happens if there's no controlling of the animal populations in the world? It's unrealistic and it wouldn't work. And what happens if the human race never used animal resources? Think about it. Would we even be here thousands of years ago when animals were the only way to survive? You guys probably wouldn't be here to fight against animal cruelty if it wasn't for hunting. A huge problem that PETA has is with animal testing. Well, are you willing to give up your kid to test these drugs, even if it means that they might die? Probably not. So if that's the case, then you shouldn't have a problem with having rodents tested for you. It won't work going against Mother Nature, and that's something that PETA hasn't discovered. And they've gone way too far to try and persuade public opinion with false information. You can't believe everything that PETA tells you. Yes, there's bad people in the world, but there's bad people in the world everywhere, and sheep shearers are not one of them. This is not how you shear sheep, and this is what PETA is trying to tell you. It's just like if PETA shows you a video of a cow being abused, that does not mean that every farmer and rancher in the world abuses their cows. In fact, livestock owners have more time and money invested in these cattle than anybody, because these are the animals that are paying their bills. Animals were put on this earth for a reason, whether that's for companionship, for sport, or for food, and it's not a bad thing that we want to use them for what they were bred to do. In fact, in 2015, there was a scandal that came out that PETA euthanized 65% of the dogs that they rescued. You want to talk about hypocritism and reality hitting them in the face. They can't even stand by the morals that they've been pushing down people's throats. I understand that owners need to be held accountable, but misinforming the public is not the way to do it. PETA is also known for all talk and no action. Where are they when that counts? They're spending their time and their money campaigning to have rodents, make it illegal for rodents to be exterminated, instead of actually putting their resources to good problems, like wildfires. When farmers and ranchers are risking their lives to save their livestock, where is PETA? They're definitely not there risking their lives for something that they supposedly live so passionately about. They are also known for spreading hate for those involved in what their definition of animal cruelty. Protecting against animal extinction is a worthy cause, but if PETA wants to be relevant and useful in today's society, they will quit spreading hate to those that have naturally coexisted and used animal resources for thousands of years, and they'll put their money towards something that actually counts. PETA has unrealistic goals. They are misleading and sending misleading information to try and persuade the public, and they are all bark and no bite. They're never there when you actually need them. They are irrelevant in a realistic society, and if people understood the truth about animal cruelty and not the lies and hate that PETA is spreading, there'd be a whole new level of understanding in today's society.